Hey everybody, my name is Shazane and welcome back to my channel. I look like a total mess right now because today I'm going to be showing you how I tease my hair. So I haven't done my hair yet. Literally, I rolled out of bed, I went on YouTube, I uploaded a video, and this is the outcome. So this is what I look like when I'm editing videos. So I wanted to start from scratch and show you guys today exactly how I tease my hair. I'm a big fan of big hair. Even if I wear it straight, I like a lot of volume. So currently I'm working with dirty hair. I feel like that's the easiest to work with. So I probably washed my hair maybe 2-3 days ago. So honestly, it's not, I could probably use a little bit of dry shampoo if I wanted to. So I could either wash it or just use dry shampoo. But like I said, dirty hair is a lot easier to style in my opinion, and I will go a while without washing my hair. I don't need to do it all the time. So the things that you will need is I'm going to be straightening my hair, so I'm just going to use my paddle brush, and it is so stinking hairy and stained from when I dyed my hair red. So any kind of brush, it doesn't have to be a paddle brush, but you are going to want a teasing comb. If you don't have one of these and you're trying to tease your hair, seriously, just save yourself the frustration and just get one of these. They're incredible. I think I got mine from like CVS. I've seen them at pretty much any drugstore, even Walmart has them. So just pick it up, couple dollars, most definitely worth it. And then you're gonna want a hairspray, and usually my go-to is Fructis Style, but I want a little bit more of a hold today because I'm going into Boston for dinner tonight, so I just want to look a little bit nicer. I want it to keep its shape a little bit longer, so I'm going to be using this volumizing hairspray from Vital Sassoon. I've never tried to pronounce that brand name, but this is the one I'm using. It's just a little bit heavier. It'll make my hair a little bit crunchier, but that is okay. Also, if you hear my child in the background, she is kind of awake. She's just kind of fussing a little bit. So anyways, oh, also you are gonna need a hair straightener, of course, if you don't already have naturally straight hair. Hair straightener, and I'm just using, I think it's GVP. It's kind of scratched off actually on both sides. I don't know if it's just GP, I think it's GVP, but anyways, I like this brand, and I also like Chi a lot, so just get a hair straightener. One more thing, you are also gonna want to clip because we're gonna be sectioning off our hair. Okay, so during this video, I'm gonna keep looking down. My daughter is on the floor right now. I just put down like a really nice blanket and then covered her with it because she started spitting up and stuff, so I just don't want to put her in her bassinet where I can't directly see her and have her spit up all over herself. So if I'm looking down, I'm just making sure that she's not, you know, spitting up and then swallowing it back or anything. So if I keep looking down, that is why. But anyways, so my iron is heated up, so I'm just going to go ahead, fast forward through this part and just straighten my hair, and then I'll bring you back when we work on the crown. Teasing your hair works best if you have layers, which I used to have really short layers, like they used to be up to here, but obviously they have grown out, so it helps if you have layers. You can still do it if you don't, but it's just not going to be as easy, and it might not come out as nice. So I will be back as soon as my entire hair is straight. Okay, so once I straighten my entire hair, I could leave it like this, but I feel like I look like something that just walked out of Dead Rising. So we are gonna go ahead and tease this and add a little bit of volume. And most of the volume I want to start like right above my ears, so that's exactly where we are going to part my hair and start the teasing. So I'm just gonna put all my hair behind my head, and then taking my fingers, I'm just finding where I want to start the teasing. And I left my straightener on because now I am kind of fidgeting with my hair, and if you fidget with curly hair that you just straighten, sometimes it'll, sometimes it'll start curling up again. So I parted with my hair where I want the teasing to begin. So all I'm gonna do is take, it's kind of difficult because my extensions are right here too, but I'm just gonna take a thin layer of hair right about there. I'm gonna pull it straight up. Get that out of the way. I'm gonna pull it straight up. Then I'm gonna put my teasing comb about halfway and just brush it down once, twice, 3, 4. So it kind of creates like this like knotted mess at the base of your head. Basically, this is what teasing is. Now I can go back in a little bit closer to the root if I want and tease it a little bit more, just so it'll give it a little bit more volume. And then I'm gonna take my hairspray and spray right where I had teased it. And now it's gonna look a little crazy. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you one more piece on this particular layer, and then I'll show you again on the next couple layers. So I'm just taking a little bit of hair. This is actually 2 strands. It's kind of odd because of the way my extensions put in my head, but it's the exact same thing. I'm just teasing 1, 2, 3, about 4 times, and then I just go in a little bit closer to the root and really knot it up basically. Take my hairspray again and spray right at the root. So I'm gonna finish this layer, and then I'll bring you guys back when I start the next layer of hair. Okay, so now we are working with the next layer of hair. We're going to repeat the exact same process, but I'm just going to show you how it looks as it's getting teased. So again, I'm going to take a section of hair, and you can take like long sections, like width-wise, but don't take thick sections. So that's pretty much like, and then we are going to take this section and do the exact same thing. So pull it back a couple times, excuse me, and then work closer to the root, because the root is where you're gonna get, what? I'm recording a video. She's just fussing. The root is where you're gonna get most of the volume. So then I'm gonna spray that down a little bit and just kind of let it fall. I'm not gonna brush it out until the hairspray is completely dried, because then that's just gonna defeat the purpose of teasing our hair, because it's just gonna fall right back down. So I'm taking the section right behind it, teasing it down a couple times, and then working closer to the root. Okay, spray it down one more time. Okay, again, I'm going to work all around this layer and then come back when we work on the next second to last layer. Okay, on to the next layer. Now this is where it starts to become a little bit more important, that you start to really pay attention to where you're teasing it, because you want to follow the pattern of your hair. You don't want to like tease it in a weird way and then it'll kind of flop over. It just won't look right. So you just want to follow the pattern of your hairstyle. So mine had a part here, but then the back is going to be teased. You'll see as we go. So I am going to take this side section then tease it just how we've been doing the rest of the hair. Just a couple times there. Spray it down. Okay, again back here. And this is all on the side of my head, so I'm teasing it to the side. You just want to pay attention to the way your roots are, like, the direction your roots are going in your hairstyle. So then what we're going to do is take the very back section of hair, and we're not going to bring it to the side and tease it. We're going to bring it straight up. So we're going to brush it straight up, and we're going to tease it straight back. Okay. And these back pieces I think are probably one of the most important pieces, because this is what's really gonna give you that volume in your hair. So I like to pay special attention to the pieces in the back, and you'll see even after I finish, I'll go back and tease a little bit more and give it a little bit more volume in the back, just because I really like having a lot of volume there. So again, this is another back piece, so we're bringing it straight up, and then we're just gonna tease it. I like to do the back pieces in more sections than really necessary. So I would like take this piece, and then I'll take the piece right under it again, right here. And then tease that as well. Like I said, the less thick of sections that you work with, the better your tease is going to become. Because if you try to tease these big, thick sections all at once, it's really not going to come out the way you want it to. It's better to work with smaller sections and just do a little bit of extra teasing. And I promise that you're going to get a lot more volume, because now you have 3 sections of teased hair under there instead of just 1. So I'm still, you can't really see what I'm doing, but I'm just feeling for, I guess you could say, flat pieces of hair back here. I'm just teasing them up and spraying it down. And I'm gonna grab the piece right under that one that I just teased, bring it up, tease it down, spray that. Okay, then I hit an extension, so I can just flop those back over. And there's a big bump on the back of my head. It looks a little crazy, but we'll fix it, I promise. Teasing looks absolutely insane until you fix it. So if you're teasing your hair and you're like, this looks like crap, it's supposed to at first. So I'm just going through and finishing up this layer. These are again the side pieces, so I am teasing them to the side, and I'm gonna grab this section of hair right under that piece that I just teased. And this is exactly what I was doing to the back of my hair, but it's kind of difficult to see, so I just work from the top, flip that piece over, grab the piece under it, tease that, flip it over, and keep going until I can't go anymore. So I'm going to grab a piece right under that one. And this is the last piece I can do on this area, because next is my extension. So just teasing that. Spray that. Okay, flip that back over. And we have this one last section of hair on the side of our head. And then we can move on to the top layer, which is slightly different than the rest of this hair. Not really, there's just one extra step, but it's not difficult at all. I'll grab the piece right under there. And I wish my lighting was better. Whoops. So you could, what the? so you can see what I'm doing better, but hey, what are you gonna do? Flip that back over. Okay, as you see, my hair is getting very big, very fluffy, kind of like a poodle. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna take this last section of hair down, and this is the section that has the part in it. So, I don't know if you can really see, but my part goes to about here. So I'm gonna tease all of this hair to the side, and then all of the hair from the part back. I will show you exactly what I mean. So I'm gonna take this section right here in the front and tease it, just like we've been doing. And I'm going to spray it. And with the top layer of hair, I try to get as close to my part as possible, because it'll look really bizarre if your part is kind of flat and then it like bubbles over. So as you're teasing, try to get as close to your part as possible. I promise it'll look a lot better than if you don't. So I am teasing right to my part and spraying. I'm just gonna do the side pieces first, and then I will show you the back piece. Now, this particular section of bang is actually really, really thick. So I am going to, again, work from top to bottom. So we're gonna be doing this section in layers because it's just really, really thick, and I just don't wanna do it all in one section. It won't come out right. So I'm teasing the top layer right to my root. Bringing that down and just flipping it over for now. And that's gonna help it keep its shape as well, because now it's drying up. So if you can keep it there for a second, try to. It'll just help the volume stay in a little bit longer. So I'm taking this and teasing it. Now, some people don't like to tease the way I am. Like going all the way up to the root. This is just me personally, so if you don't like it going all the way up, you don't have to. Just add volume wherever you think your hair needs it. Me personally, I just like volume all over, and that's why I'm doing so many little layers and just teasing all over. You're gonna get volume where you tease, so the more you tease, the more volume. So now that all this top part is flipped over, I'm taking the underneath sections and doing the exact same thing. I'm going to tease those as well, and I'm going to continue that until I hit an extension where there's no more hair to tease. And I would highly recommend using a hairspray when you're teasing. Some people might try it without, and unless you have maybe like really curly, naturally frizzy and tangly hair, which actually is my natural hair, you can probably get away with it. But if you have straight hair, I highly recommend using hairspray. So okay, so our side sections are done, so now we're gonna work on the back section. So we're just gonna leave this mess as it is temporarily, and now I'm just gonna take the hair that's behind my part and going back and take the very top section right here, and we're gonna brush it up, and now we're just gonna tease that bad boy back. Spray it down and just bring it to the front. Grab this section underneath that, push it out, and then tease it again. Spray it. Okay. Oh, there's just a little piece over here that I want to tease. This is a side piece, but just want to get that. Okay. So now we can flip that hair back. Kind of spread it out a little bit. Okay. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take my teasing brush and very, very lightly just kind of go over the tease sections. So we're smoothing out like the very top layer of our hair. So we pretend that our hair is nice and smooth and that you can run your fingers through it, but that's a friggin' lie. So we are going to play Houdini, and we're gonna smooth out this hair and make it look like there's not a rat and a bird's nest underneath the first section of my hair. So we're going to go around the top of the head and do that. And now, once we do this, now we're going to be able to see the areas that need maybe a little bit more teasing. So let's just go ahead and smooth that out. Again, you want to smooth it out in the same direction that you teased. So we're just making it nice and silky. Silky smooth. Okay. Alright. Okay. So now I can just look at my hair and I see that there's just a few areas that I might want to come up a little bit because I want this all to look flush and not like, ooh, this side is huge while this side is not. So I'm just gonna go through and tease a little bit more and then I will be back with you with the final result. Okay, so I can screw around with this thing all day, but just to give you an idea, this is pretty much the final result. So you saw my hair go from completely flat to now it actually has some body and life in it. You can go ahead and style this if you want to, but I'm probably just gonna leave it down as is. I might screw around with this bang a little bit just to give it a little bit more of a style than just blah. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful. Teasing is honestly very easy to do. I just like to take my time with it and kind of make it a little more complicated than it has to be. So, but again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a thumbs up. You can also subscribe if you don't want to miss any new videos. My Twitter link and my Instagram are down below. So again, thank you so much for watching. And until my next video, I'll see you next time. Bye!